Nice to meet you. I'm Khader Choktai and you're watching my YouTube channel School of Advanced Chemistry. Today I'm going to discuss May-June 2023 paper 1-2 O-level chemistry part 2 from question number 21. Let's get started. Question number 21. Compound X is the gas at room temperature. X dissolve in water to give a solution with pH of 4. Which statement about compound X is correct? A option, an aqueous solution X will not conduct electricity. B option, atom of the metallic elements are present in X. C, atom of the hydrogen are present in X. X is ionically bonded. First of all, the pH of the solution is equal to 4. It means that this solution is an acidic solution. This solution is acidic solution. So acidic solution conduct electricity. The first one option is the wrong option. B portion, atom of the metallic element are present in X. Compound X is a gas at room temperature and metallic compounds are never in form of gas at room temperature. So it's wrong. Atom of the hydrogens are present in X. Yes, it is true. X is going to dissolve into the water and it is going to make an acidic solution. I mean, it is liberating H positive ion. So, yes, it can have hydrogen atom. Those are basically changing into H positive ion. So, C is the correct option. However, let me check the D. X is ionically bonded. No, ionic bonds are not gases at room temperature. So again, it is incorrect. C is the correct option. Question number 22. Which statement about hydrochloric acid is correct? Option A, hydrochloric acid reacts with magnesium carbonate to form 3 different products. Option B, hydrochloric acid reacts with magnesium to form magnesium chloride and water. C, when hydrochloric acid is used to a colorless solution of thiamolphthalene, it turns blue. When hydrochloric acid is warmed with ammonium chloride, ammonia is formed. Again, come towards option A. When magnesium carbonate is allowed to react with HCl, hydrochloric acid, MgCO3, when react with HCl, it is supposed to be, yes, 3 different products. Number 1, CO2. Number 2, MgCl2, that is a salt and water. So the first one option is the correct option. However, let me check the other options. Hydrochloric acid reacts with magnesium to form magnesium chloride. Yes, it is true. And water, no. Hydrogen gas is formed. So it is incorrect. When hydrochloric acid is used, when hydrochloric acid is added to a colorless solution of the thiamolphthalene, it turns blue. No, it turns blue to colorless. D, when hydrochloric acid is warmed with ammonium chloride, ammonia is formed. No, it is not the property of the hydrochloric acid. It is the property of an alkali or a base. When it is warmed with ammonium chloride, ammonium compound, ammonia gas is formed. So it is confirmed that B is the correct option. Question number 23. The addition of calcium hydroxide to soil reduces its acidity but also reduces the efficiency of fertilizers. Which 2 equations explain this? Calcium hydroxide decreases the acidity of soil, right? Number 2, it also reduces the efficiency of the fertilizers. So 2 equations explain this. Number 1, calcium hydroxide plus CO2 goes to calcium carbonate and H2O. This is the wrong equation. Because there is no any sort of gas, any CO2 gas present in the soil. So this is not the appropriate reaction or appropriate, option in this case. Calcium hydroxide reacts with acid, H positive ion, to make water. This H is being neutralized over here. Yes, it is true. In this case, in this way, calcium hydroxide reduces the acidity of the soil. The second one, when the calcium hydroxide and ammonium nitrate are allowed to react, it is going to make calcium nitrate, ammonia gas, and H2O. Yes, it is also correct. When we are going to use calcium hydroxide, then ammonium nitrate, that is a basic source of nitrogen, and here ammonia gas is being formed. So the nitrogen contents are going to be lost. So efficiency of the fertilizer is going to disturb. I mean, they reduces the efficiency of the fertilizer. Yes. So 2 and 3 correct. Fourth one, calcium hydroxide plus copper 2 aquasine. There are no copper 2 aquasine in the soil. So 4 is incorrect. 2 and 3, 2 and 3, 2 and 3. C is the correct option. Which anions are contained in salts that are always soluble in water? Carbonates, chlorides, nitrate, sulfate, nitrate. All nitrates are water soluble. All nitrates are water soluble. So C is the correct option. Question number 25. The element phosphorus is immediately below the nitrogen in the periodic table. It forms an oxide with the empirical formula P2O5. From position of phosphorus in the periodic table, the element is expected to be number 1, and the bond in its oxides to be is 2. Number 1, is it a metal or a non-metal? So the phosphorus, as it is a member of group 5 element, they all are non-metals. So either C or maybe the D may be the correct option. The second one, this phosphorus is going to meet with oxygen. Both are non-metals. So the compound that is being formed, or that is most likely to be formed, that will be covalent compound. So C is the correct option. Question number 26, which statement is correct? Option A, group 1 element are less reactive than group 2 element in the same period because they only need to lose one electron to have complete shells. They are not less reactive. They are more reactive basically. Group 1 elements are more reactive. Option B, group 1 elements are stored in oil to avoid reaction with oxygen and water in the air. Yes, it is true. Because they are highly reactive elements, so they are stored under oil to avoid the reaction with oxygen and moisture. So yes, B is the correct option. However, let me check the C and D as well. Group 1 element become more reactive as the group is descended because the number of outer shell electron increases. Group 1 becomes more reactive, yes it is true, as we move down the group. Because the number of outer shell electron increases, no, number of outer shell electron remains same, not increasing. D, the melting point of group 1 elements decreases as the group is descended because there is more attraction between the positive ion and the CF electron. Melting point of the group 1 element decreases as the group is descended because there is more attraction. No, there is no more attraction. I mean, there are not more attractions between the positive ion and the CF delocalized electron as the size is going to increase. So these sort of attraction are going to decrease. So again, it is, incorrect. It is confirmed that B is the correct option. Question number 27. Table shows some properties of the transition element and the reason why they have same properties. Which row shows correct property and the reason why the transition element show this property? Option A, iron has two common oxidation state, that is 1 and 2. No, it is having +2 and +3 oxidation states. So row 1, option 1 is incorrect. Property 2, nickel can be used as a catalyst. Yes, it is true. Come toward the second column, the column of reasons. The use of nickel raises the activation energy of the reaction. No, they decreases the energy of activation. So again, B option is the wrong option. C, the reaction of aqueous sodium hydroxide with the salt of transition element can be used to identify the element. Yes, transition element when they are allowed to react with sodium hydroxide, they make colored hydroxide color precipitates. Reason B, I mean, this one is the correct one. This property is correct. And the reason transition metal hydroxide are often colored, yes, it is true. I mean, there are colored precipitate. Colored precipitate. So, yes, C option is the correct option. There is no need to check the D option in this case. Question number 28, which equation is correct? Copper plus oxygen goes to CuO, and this equation is not a balanced equation. 2 copper over here, 1 copper over here, so it is incorrect equation. Magnesium plus H2SO4 goes to magnesium sulfate plus H2, and this is a displacement reaction. Magnesium is going to displace hydrogen, and magnesium sulfate, hydrogen, equation is balanced. 1 magnesium, 2 hydrogen, 1 SO4, 1 SO4. Yes, B is the correct option. B is the correct equation. Question number 29. Metal X reacts with the cold water to form a gas. Zinc displaces metal Y from its solution of its salt. The carbonate of the metal Z is insoluble. What could be the identities of X, Y, and Z? Column X, column Y, column Z, A, B, C, D. 4 option come towards X. It must be the highly reactive metal. So it may be the sodium, not the copper and sodium. Come towards Y. Y must be less reactive than zinc. Zinc is more reactive than Y because it is going to be displaced by zinc from its solution, its salt solution. So magnesium is more reactive than zinc. No, copper is less reactive. Yes, it may be again not magnesium. Yes, copper may be the correct option. Come towards Z. The carbonate of Z is insoluble. Copper carbonate is insoluble, but sodium carbonate is soluble. So all options are correct in this row. Second row, I mean B is the correct option. Question number 30, which statement about alloys is correct? Option A, they are compound of 2 or more metals. No, they are not compounds. It's a physical mixture. They are mixture of metal with other metals or a non-metal. Yes, it is true. That is the basic definition of alloy. It's a mixture of metals with any other metal or metals or non-metal. Yes, it is true. So B is the correct option. However, let me check the C and D options. They conduct electricity because they have ionic bond between metal and metal atoms. No, they are not having ionic bonds. It's not a chemical compound, it's a physical mixture. D, they have identical physical properties to the metals they contain. They are not having identical physical properties. I mean, alloy is having different physical properties. So, again, it is confirmed that B is the correct option. Question number 31. Pieces of magnesium can be attached to the steel hull of a ship to prevent rusting. This is sacrificial protection. Which statement about sacrificial protections are correct? Number 1. Iron atom gains electrons and form hydrated iron 3 oxide. No, it loses electron in case of rusting, not gains electron. It's wrong. Magnesium atom gains electron. Again, magnesium is a metal and it loses electron, not the gain of electron. So the last one, magnesium is oxidized. Yes, it is true. Magnesium react with oxygen and the moisture, and magnesium loses 2 electron. And first of all, there is the formation of magnesium 2 positive ion. So yes, third one is the correct. So D is the correct option. Question number 32. Why is carbon used in water purification? It acts as filter to remove insoluble solids. No. It adds oxygen to the water. No. It disinfects the water. No. It removes taste and odor. Yes. The basic function of carbon is to remove odor and taste. So D is the correct option. Question number 33, which statement about air pollutant is correct? Catalytic converters in vehicle changes toxic gases into non-toxic gases. Yes, it is correct. A is the correct option. However, let me check the other option for confirmation. Flue gas desulfurization uses calcium nitrate. No, it uses calcium carbonate, not the nitrate. Photosynthesis is the process that releases CO2. No, it absorbs CO2. Sulfur dioxide is responsible for the photochemical smoke. No, nitrogen dioxide is basically responsible for the photochemical smoke. So it is confirmed that A is the correct option. 34. What is the structural formula of the propyl methanoate? Propyl, I mean, three carbons are over here, and the next group, the next portion is having one carbon. Three carbons, then oxygen, then carbon, double bond O. I mean, only one carbon should be there. So I am putting hydrogen over here. This is the structure or displayed formula of propyl methanoate. I can write it like that: CH3, then CH2, then again CH2, then oxygen, oxygen, then carbon and hydrogen. So this is the structure formula of propyl methanoate, and the correct option is D. Question number 35, a statement about ethane is correct. Each ethane molecule contains exactly 7 bonds, all of which are single covalent bond. Here is the structure of ethane. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yes, it is true. 7 bonds are there and all are single bond. So A is the correct option and there is no need to check the further option. It is confirmed that A is the correct option. Question number 36. Isoprene is an alkene which is commonly found in plants. Which properties does isoprene have? It burns in air. Yes, all hydrocarbons can be burned in air. It can form polymers. Yes, it can form addition polymer. At is having carbon-carbon double bond. It decolorizes aqueous bromine. Yes, it decolorizes aqueous bromine. That is the basic test to check the presence of an alkene. Yes, it is true. So 1, 2, 3, all are the correct option. A is the correct option, I mean. Question number 37. The structure of an ester is shown over here. Which two compounds react to form this ester? I am going to cut this molecule into two halves, and I am cutting from C single bond O. There are two C single bond O. I am cutting this molecule in such a way that both oxygen are lying on one side. There are no oxygens, so this portion is from alcohol. This portion is from alcohol and this portion is from acid. Now come towards the option. I mean, your alcohol must be 3 carbon alcohol, that is propanol, and your acid that is having 2 carbon, its name must be ethanoic acid, ethanoic acid. Propanol and ethanoic acid, or propanol and ethanoic acid, you can say, as OH is writing over here, propanol or propanol. So C is the correct option. Question number 38. 25 centimeter cube of 1 mole per dm cube sodium hydroxide is titrated with dilute sulfuric acid using suitable indicator. 25 centimeter cube of sulfuric acid is required to reach the end point. What is the concentration of sulfuric acid and which indicator is used? As far as the choice of indicator is concerned, we cannot use universal indicator for the titration purpose. We need indicator that is having only two color in different pH. In acidic pH and in alkaline pH, color must be different. Now, I'm going to write the equation first of all. Sodium hydroxide plus H2SO4 goes to Na2SO4 plus H2O. For the sake of balancing, we will put 2 over here. So 2 mole of sodium hydroxide is required with 1 mole of sulfuric acid. I am going to use this formula. C1 multiplied by V1 over N1 is equal to C2 multiplied by V2 over N2. Let's suppose this is the acidic portion and this is the basic or alkaline portion. I mean, we are supposed to find the concentration of acid, so C1 is to be calculated. C1 multiplied by what is the volume of acid, that is 25. I am putting 25 over here. N1 is the number of mole of acid from the balanced chemical equation, that is equal to 1. So divided by 1. C2 is the concentration of base, that is 1. Multiply with the volume of the base, I mean sodium hydroxide, is equal to 25. N2 is the number of mole of sodium hydroxide, that is equal to 2 divided by 2. So C1 is equal to 25 divided by 2, and this 25 will be over here. So 1 by 2. 1 by 2 mean half, 0.5. So concentration is 0.5, and methyl orange is the proper indicator as it is having only 2 colors at different pH. So A is the correct option. Question number 39, the result of paper chromatography experiment are shown over here. X is an aqueous solution of salt of group 1 element. Y is an aqueous solution of salt of transition element. Which row is correct? Largest RF value and require locating agent. Basically, Y is a transition element and they are usually colored solutions, so it doesn't require any sort of locating agent. Yes, X, I mean that is having group 1 element and they are colorless, so X requires a locating agent. So either A or C may be the correct option. RF value, which one is having more RF value? I mean, there is the more distance traveled by the Y. So obviously its RF value will be higher. So Y is having more RF value. So C is the correct option. C is the correct option. Question number 40, the last question. Aqueous sodium hydroxide is used to identify the ions present in aqueous solution of compound Q and R. The result are shown. Colored solution and going to make green precipitate. Before addition of sodium hydroxide, colored solution. After addition of sodium hydroxide, green precipitate. So it may be having chromium 3 positive ion or it may be having iron 2 positive ion in its solution. Come towards R, colorless solution. Before addition of sodium hydroxide, a gas is given off. After the addition of sodium hydroxide can produce gas when it is added into the solution of ammonium ion. Any ammonium ion or ammonium compound, when they are allowed to react with bases, with alkalis, they produces ammonia gas. Now come towards ammonia gas. Come towards the options. So Q may be chromium 3 positive or iron 2. So either A or C may be the correct option. And as you have seen that in R, there must be ammonium ion to make ammonia gas. So A is the correct option. That's all about this paper, this portion. Thank you very much. Please subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon and share it with your friends. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good day.